Hello, and welcome to the Thyroid Warrior podcast. I'm Ebony, and I'm here as your wellness facilitator. I'm going to be sharing my experiences in managing Hashimoto's disease. I really hope that it'll help you on your personal journey. Keep in mind, however, this does not substitute for medical advice. It is only for your information and motivational purposes only. Now, let's get started. Hello, friends. Today, I want to talk to you about what 2018 taught me. This year was hard, and I'm pretty sure that I have been saying that for a few episodes now, but it has been. It has been a challenge health-wise, from my personal life to my family to business to everything. If it could have went wrong, it went wrong. But I am standing here in one piece, and I'm so grateful that things happened the way they did because I am a much better person as a result of this. And on today's podcast episode, I want to share with you 6 things that I have learned this year. The first thing is there is power in purpose. If you follow me on social media, you'll know that I have attended a lot of conferences this year, but one in particular really stood out to me, and that was the Making Things Happen conference by Laura Casey. And I found my purpose, y'all. I really understood and learned about the lies that I was telling myself and the truth, because you really combat your fears with truth. I started to live my life on purpose from that point on, because what I realized is that life is going to happen. The day that I was set to come back home from the conference, I got a call from my mom, and she's like, "Oh, by the way, I have to get surgery tomorrow." Wait, what? When did you... Like, there were so many questions that I had, and it was too much in that moment. Here I am feeling great, and then life just came and dumped a bunch of rocks in my lap. From my mom's surgery, to finding out that my dad had a second type of cancer, to going through that whirlwind over Thanksgiving, to having surgery, to him being on the mend. It was a lot. It was a whole lot. I am so grateful to God that this year was full of lessons, but I got through it. And just like I know that you are having a lot of things go on, and you've probably had a really tough year, but guess what? We made it. I've decided to make more health conscious decisions. I am determined to set more boundaries in 2019, and I'm determined to live my life on purpose. The second thing is, when things go wrong, you have a choice. And a lot went wrong. But what I learned is that I can still get through these really difficult times in my life with grace. I had to choose to learn how to take time for myself, even if it was just 5 minutes to just take a deep breath. Sometimes just being able to take a shower for longer than 2 minutes was a treat. The third thing, which is definitely something that was super critical for me, was learning how to slow down. I had to learn how to slow down because joint pain, fatigue, anxiety, depression, those things are real. I feel like to an extent, you experience those feelings even more intensely when you have a thyroid condition. But then again, in my case at least, if it wasn't one thing, it was another. And I found myself asking what more could go wrong, and I got my answer very quickly. So just be careful when you ask things like that. Don't just Just let life go. The fourth thing that 2018 taught me was to do more of what makes you happy. Because I used to be a people pleaser, and I also used to be a perfectionist. But I've learned that, especially when it comes to others, when I'm constantly saying yes to them, I'm saying no to something that I want to do for myself. And that's not necessarily a good thing. But I've also learned how to say no in a respectful way so that I can do more of what feeds my soul, and I can do more to interact with you guys, or, as I said before, live life on purpose. The fifth thing that I learned from 2018 is self-doubt and fear will leave you with nothing. Nothing at all. And I want you to, when you start to doubt yourself, or when you feel like the imposter syndrome is setting in, or when you feel like you're really scared of something or you don't want to do it anyway. Do it scared. Because I promise you that you will come out feeling like, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Guys, I used to hate speaking in front of people. I used to be the most painfully shy person you would have ever come across in your entire life. When some people would speak to me, I would literally look at them and walk the other way. Yes, in retrospect, it was so rude. And if you're one of those people, I am so sorry. But I was painfully shy. But I had to learn that in order for me to get to know more people, in order for me to get the support that I needed, in order for me to grow, I had to learn how to talk to people. So I had to get out of my shell of being super shy, and I would go up to people on the street and just say hello. I would have conversations with people in the coffee shop. I would purposely do something awkward in public so that I would get the attention from people and have a conversation with them. For some of you who are true introverts, you're like, oh, heck no, I would never do something like that. I like to say that I am a social introvert. And I have learned how to be social when I need to, but I also go back. I go into my nice, comfortable shell once I get home, and I can be as weird as I want to be. So it's okay to be afraid, but it's not okay to let that fear stop you from being the person that you were called to be. And the last thing that 2018 taught me is that you will win. I want you today to decide that you're going to start living your life with a vision and a purpose and a plan, because you deserve it. Do you have to know what that vision, purpose, and plan will be? No. But the fact that you want that, you will start to do things that will push you forward in order to be the best version of you that you can. If you know that you want to lose weight, write that down as a goal. If you know that you want to get more sleep, write that down as a goal. If you were like me and you are painfully shy, work on saying hi to one person a day or a week. Don't go more than a month. But do more that is going to push you towards the goal that you are setting for yourself. And I want you to share those things with me. I am at Ebony Colina on social media platforms. Take a picture, send it to me, direct message me, send me an email. I'm at info@ebonycolina.com. I would be more than happy to see all of the wonderful things that you are putting in place for next year. And what I also want to encourage you to do is I want you to create a vision board. I want you to create a vision board for your health goals in 2019. I am going to be doing a vision board virtual session on Wednesday, January 9th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you want to be able to create your vision board and get started with making 2019 the best year from a health perspective, you can sign up at ebonycolina.com/vision board. Again, ebonycolina.com/vision board. And we are going to have a virtual vision board planning session for our health, because it's so important for you to really prioritize what matters to you in terms of being able to manage your condition. With that, friends, I hope you have an amazing day, and let's start 2019 with a bang. Take care. Okay, thyroid warriors, get out there and take things one step at a time. Remember, be great, reflect on your triumphs, and as always, be well. Take care.